Hey YouTube, this is FireWizard23, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 1, So You Want to Be a Hero. I'm going to head back in the bar for a second because Draggy Duck has informed me that of the command I should have used at the bar here. I needed to ask about drinks. We've got some of the finest ale in the valley, only 1 silver. Our world-famous troll sweat is always fresh, and it's only 5 silvers. The dragon's breath is our specialty, and it's Crusher's personal favorite. It's very hard to come by, so it'll cost you 25 silver cash up front. You don't want to drink either the troll sweat or the dragon's breath because you will die instantly. But that was the command you had to use. Someone did ask if I was going to be showing all the alternate deaths in the game. I will not be showing those because, you know, there's so many videos out there of the deaths of this game. Unless I think there's one that's particularly humorous, I'm not going to bother with them. The final thing I want to explore in the town is this alleyway. Alms for the poor. Seems to be a beggar. Let's take a look at the beggar. A thin man with very patched clothing holds out an empty bowl. What's in said bowl? The beggar's bowl looks sadly empty. Maybe we should give him a silver. Watch our score. Ding! Thanks. You know, it's really tough trying to make a living begging in this town since the Brigands started scaring all the trade away. This used to be such a nice place to live. My advice to you is not to take up begging. It just doesn't pay. And don't go out at night. What about the night? I remember when people used to stroll around town at night. Now the only people out late are the thieves. And outside of town, man, you don't dare go out there after dark. The night gaunts will get you for sure. Ding! What about the gaunt? No one's ever lived to tell what night gaunts are. I sure don't want to find out. Do you know a lot about the Baron? You can get a job cleaning the Baron's stable, I understand. It's good work if you want to build up your muscles or have a place to spend the night, but you won't get rich. I'd rather beg myself. Okay, that's about it. Bye. Bye. A word of warning to you, don't drink the dragon's breath. And he's right. By the way, unless you are a thief character, at night do not go in that alley because there's a pair of thieves who will attempt to rob you, and only a thief could actually effectively get out of that situation with all their money. So, if we check our time here, we're actually at Sunset Approaches already. We spent the entire day just exploring the town, but we got 23 points for our efforts. That's good. 23 adventure game points. Booyah! So let's head to the Hero's Tale Inn. Remember, we need to talk to that guy who got robbed by the Brigands, Abdullah Do. So let's see if we can find him. Oh, there seems to be a man here. Look, man. The merchant is a rather fat man with a small mustache and beard. He wears a turban. Jihad! No. Oh, it is indeed sad and dangerous times we live in when a man who struggles daily to keep from starving should be robbed of all his earthly possessions. Let's ask this gentleman his name. I am Abdullah Do, son of Ali, grandson of Hassan, and formerly master merchant of Shapir. Now I am but a penniless burden upon my friends. Yes, you're penniless because of that robbery, right? What do you got to say about it? 2 weeks ago, I was about to become wealthy beyond my dreams. I, Abdullah Do, would be the first merchant into the valley this year, but my life was shattered by those vile brigands. The band of brigands ambushed us just as we crossed the pass into the valley. They first used some magic which blinded us, then they overwhelmed my 6 guards and my assistants. All of my trade goods were taken from me right before my very eyes. Why the brigand leader spared my life I do not know. I am now but a beggar, living off the generosity of my friends. I am also a drama queen. What do you have to say about the brigand leader? What about this brigand leader, you say? There are about 12 brigands, including a minotaur, if you can believe it. The leader was wearing a hooded cloak. I could not see the face, but he had a high-pitched voice. There's also some sort of warlock who giggled a lot. And what is a minotaur, please? If you have never seen such a beast before, you may count yourself lucky. It is like a giant of a man, but with a bull's head. Okay, and what of this warlock? Perhaps it was my eyes that deceived me, but I could swear that there was gnome blood in that odd magician. And what is a gnome? I'm sorry, but I'm much too broken to talk about such things right now. I have lost everything! Maybe we should give you a silver. Ding! Your kindness overwhelms me. I can tell that someday you will be a great hero. Now you will have a secret. Among the items they stole from me was a magic rug. I alone know the words to commend it. If you help me recover my treasure, I will take you, Shamin, and Shima back to our land by way of the flying carpet. Shapir needs powerful heroes, too. I think this is kind of a continuity flub on the game's part, because remember how Shamin said he'd been running this in for like a couple years now? So just now, after his friend was robbed of all his possessions 2 weeks ago, he wants to go back? I don't know, that's just kind of a flub. Let's sit. We should eat at the end of the day. Jewish food or drink. Let's order some food. Great pleasure, I'll serve you a fine meal. Do. Bring you what you served. Let us eat. Smoothly, let's stand. Now remember, we can buy a room here. So let's buy a room for the night. It's a safe place to sleep. By the way, you can sleep. You can actually sleep in the town, like on the roads of the town. But when you wake up, you'll have no money because the thieves will rob you at the night. So don't do that. Let's buy a room. Ding! May you dream of all the rewards you deserve. You thank Shamin and pay him 5 silvers. And we go to sleep. Asleep at the Hero's Tail Inn. The sleep heals and refreshes you. I like how his little feet are sticking out of the bed. Nice. And Abdullah is gone. I actually have no idea where he goes, but let's get out of town. It is time that we went exploring once again. Well, exploring for the first time. To glory! The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just a cold. You are on your own in a very dangerous place. Here we are, folks. The game has begun. Like it didn't already. Alright. Let's head towards that castle, because we should inquire about all those things that need to be done around here. The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you near a hut by the side of the road. Let's look at the hut. The house looks cheery and well kept. It has the sign of the healer above the entrance. Ah, this must be the healer. Oh, and what's that bird over there? That bird in this, wow, I cannot type today. Look bird. This bird right here in the nest. The small creature looks more like a small flying lizard than a bird. Huh. Interesting creature. Doesn't seem to be doing us any harm. Let's open the door and go see the healer, huh? The door seems to be barred on the inside. Perhaps you should knock. Oh, knock. There we go. You hear the inside bolt slide open. Come on in! The fragrance of the herbs mingle with some other rather pungent odors as you step into the healer's house. Lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you're interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me, I always have so much to do around here. Okay, well, we should ask this very southern lady her name. Well, my name is Amelia Appleberry, but mostly I'm just known as the healer around here. So this is Amelia. Let's ask her about her hut. What about this hut, ma'am? I'm sorry, I just don't know much about that. Perhaps you should ask somebody else. It's the thing you're living in. Should I call it your shack? Let's ask her about... Let's get down to the basics. She mentioned a couple of things at the guild hall. Let's ask her about components, like spell components. I will pay you for cheetar claws, troll beard, magic mushrooms, and flowers from Miranda's piece. Oh, okay. Let's ask her about some of those things. What kind of claws of cheetars you mean? The cheetar looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It is vicious and tough. Unless you're a very tough fighter, you had best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, I will pay you 5 silvers for each claw. Oh, sweet. And what about troll beards? The trolls around here are tough monsters that cannot stand the light of day, and so are found at night or in caves. They are very difficult to kill, but I'll pay 2 healing potions for the beard of a troll. Okay. You mentioned mushrooms. What are mushrooms? I use the mushrooms from a fairy ring to make magic potions. I'll pay you 1 gold for some. Wait a minute, there's fairies? What about fairies? Fairy dust obviously comes from fairies. They dance around mushroom rings when it is not. Fairies are magical beings, so be careful around them. Oh, right. What are flowers? I use flowers from Miranda's piece to the north in nearly all my potions. They have some of the magic of the place even when they are dried. I'll pay you 5 silvers for a full flask of flowers. And who is Irana? Who's this Irana person?
Almost due north of here is the meadow called Uranus Peace. It is a very magical area and is a place of safety. It is beautiful all year, for the flowers are always in bloom.
Oh. Very nice. And let's see. You mentioned that you could sell potions. What are potions?
I can sell healing potions, magic potions, vigor potions, and undead unguent. The potions will cost you.
And that's how much the potions cost. The unguent is pretty pricey. Is particularly pretty pricey. Let's ask her about a healing potion. What are those?
This potion is used to heal damage and keep wounds from getting worse. It has gotten pretty dangerous around here, and a healing potion can be quite useful in a serious situation.
Okay. And what of a vigor potion?
Vigor potion is used to revitalize yourself after vigorous exercise. It helps restore stamina.
Okay. And what of a power potion? I think this is a typo.
Power potions restore the energy needed to cast spells.
Okay. What of the undead unguent? I'm not gonna... Wait, unguent? Is that how you spell it? Unguent?
Undead unguent is used to drive off the minor undead, such as zombies or floating spirits. It doesn't last long, so you should use it only when you are anticipating an encounter with such things.
Okay. That's very nice. Oh, you have one of those birds. Let's take a look at that bird. You see a winged lizard much like the one you saw outside. Let's ask Amelia about that bird.
Oh, that's my pet Perry the Parasaur. He has a girlfriend, Teresa, who has a nest in the oak outside my door. Terry keeps me working and listens to my chatter.
Keeps me company and listens to my chatter as I work. I might have slaughtered the birds' names there, but... So that bird is the mate of the one outside. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that there was a ring missing, right?
It is shaped and gold like a braid of the herb athalescent with entwined leaves. I don't know how I lost it. I ever hard to take it off.
And apparently I've made Amelia related to Laura Bow. Well, that's about all we can do with her for now. Well, thank you, Amelia.
Oh, by the way, if you find a gold ring on your adventures, I lost my favorite gold ring. I'll give you a reward if you find it. Y'all come back now, you hear?
So that bird, You know, something kind of occurs to me. She hardly ever loses the ring. She never takes it off. This bird happens to be the mate of the one out there. I'm running short on time here, but I want to look at the nest for a second. It is made of twigs, leaves, and herbs probably stolen from the healer's garden. There's a bird-like creature sitting in the nest. I got a hunch about something. Alright, I'm going to save it here as... Replace? Oh. Talked with healer. Healer, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.